Let's go take 3.
Take 3. We're having some tech issues today. Welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvs.
Welcome everyone. Third time's a charm, right?
I know. Apparently. Can you hear me? My boot on my foot.
Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah, I had a thud.
Yeah. So I had surgery. When was it? On Tuesday on my foot. So man is literally hobbling around the flat, and I can't put any weight on it. And also, there's a baby on the way. There's a lot going on, bruv.
There's a lot going on. Bruv, what kind of surgery was it?
It was a foot surgery. So they say it's going to take up to 6 weeks to be back. It kills, bro. There's days where it's hurting a lot. So I've been given a cocktail of painkillers, and then doing the physio exercises and all that jazz. It's all right, man. It's getting there. It needs to be done. So we needed to go and get like a scan done. So it was like an impromptu thing. So we were like, all right, let's go. Obviously, I've had the surgery the day before, so I'm in no state to walk. So I'm literally crutching around. Jumped into an Uber, and when we got to the hospital, there happened to be a wheelchair there just outside. So I was like, "Fuck it, let's just."
Hold on. Did you let your pregnant wife jump in the wheelchair, or did you jump in it?
Bro, how am I gonna let my pregnant wife? Imagine that, yeah. My pregnant wife in a wheelchair and me on crutches, bro. No one's going anywhere. We're just gonna be just chilling there. You might as well have told the doctor to bring the scan out to the entrance of the hospital. But like, yeah, we ain't gonna be able to come down, innit? So basically, she wheeled me in. Bro, someone must have watched that and thought, what the hell is going on here? Pregnant. She's due in 6 weeks.
Were you like proud, or were you embarrassed a little bit? Or were you like,
well, who's going to be proud of it? You know what? Yeah, it's at that point now where it's showing, so people can definitely see. Okay, she's clearly pregnant. Yeah. Why is she pushing?
Dude, how was she? She must have been knackered. She must have been out. Like, was she tired? She must have been so tired.
She was tired, man. She was tired. She was pushing me inside. I was trying to not make eye contact with anyone. I don't need man's watching me while I'm getting wheeled into the hospital. And then you know what? Yeah, we had the scan. Everything was cash, bro. Yeah. And then the consultant wheeled us out. But it's been a crazy week. So the weekend before that, we had an event called the Coro, which is basically a religious ceremony where you invite loads of people and you do some rituals. I don't know the significance behind any of them, but Gogan had to slap up my cousin, and then he had to slap her. Obviously not like happy slapping, but just you know. Do you guys do that? Do you guys do that in your patel? You do?
We do, but I think it's the girl doesn't slap back. It's just she just gets slapped.
It's so weird how they're all different. Like,
it's weird, bro.
The traditions, it's the same religion, but the traditions are different.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It's actually right now there's obviously a wedding in the family, right? And there's a lot of like, you know, two different, obviously.
Oh, bro, that's the long one.
Exactly. We don't know it.
Bro, yeah, that's how you get proper like beef. It starts. This is where it starts. No, it starts here. Exactly. It'll start with something. The color of something. What?
I'm into black spirit. You know what it is, yeah. The thing is, and now I think now it's going the other way. Like it's like some families are really old school and they want to make sure they do those traditions because they're not worried. They don't really care about those traditions. They care about the traditions because their family are going to be there who are, obviously not involved in the wedding, but just as guests, right? There's gonna be family there as guests, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, tame aona kairune." They have to set. They have to set. Does that make sense? No one's gonna tell you when you've done something right in this community, right?
Nah, bro.
They're always gonna tell you when.
Oh, mate, that's basically what's going on last weekend.
Yeah,
there was like they were trying to do something, and so like, I'm not gonna, because the person that we had, the priest, was basically giving instructions, overwriting other people's instructions. So it was just all a bit like, okay, well then who do you listen to? I couldn't, when she was telling me how to do all of the stuff, basically I was getting in my head because I was getting confused. There was parts where I have to sit and hold the Ganesh Murti and like do a little puja with it, and I kept tilting it.
Oh,
and she was like, "Don't tilt Ganesh." And I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry." And I kept doing it, and I was so baffed, because obviously I'm left-handed. You can't do anything with your left hand in the puja. Everything has to be with your right hand. Every single time she asked me to do something, I'd get confused because I'd be like, oh, should I use my right hand for this? And then obviously I have no dexterity with my right hand. So I was like making a mess and spilling stuff. And she was like, don't tilt Ganesh. Don't tilt Ganesh. And I was like, I'm not tilting Ganesh. I'm trying to hold him up. Bro. And then obviously you can't get ruined, innit? And then she was like, oh, you have to drink this water. And the Gagan was drinking. He goes, you have to drink it, darling. And Gagan's like, I am drinking it. Bro, she was feisty, man.
Was she?
Yeah, she was feisty.
The thing is, also, like, for you to go back and say, I'm not tilting it, that's not even in your character.
Now I'm talking to you like a big man. I didn't say fuck then, bro. Yeah. I was like, oh, sorry, Pandit Maharaj.
Yeah. Because you don't want it to put no juju on you, innit, bro?
Yo, bro, you got to tread on eggshells.
We did a few pujas, and that we had the same Maharaj, and these I think me and Nish done like 3 of them this year, right? There's not just one Maharaj. There's obviously you've actually hired one Maharaj to come and do the puja, right? But there's actually 15 in the place, because you've got to count. Like from my perspective, you got the Maharaj that's telling you what to do, and before you've even had the chance to execute what he's done, my mum. He just said that's what. Then your temper. He just said to me to do it this way, mum. You let it go slide a few times, and then your temper flares. And then when you say nah, then the Maharaj goes nah ben me That's what I told him to do. That's what I told him to do. And she's like, oh okay, don't get angry, Mick. You have to do this puja in a very calm state. Calm. I'm trying to be calm, man. I'm trying to be calm, bro. But you're all up in me, bro. Like literally, like how you do a chanlo, middle finger. Only. Yeah. Bro, I'm like thinking to myself, you know what? I felt, there's days, where like you just feel like getting up and be like, you know what? Why don't you take my spot? Yeah.
I'm a messenger,
But then it's just I think sometimes why do we do it? Let me ask you a question. Why do you do it? Why did you agree to do it? The
parents wanted to do it. And you want it to be, bruv, if you're having a baby, it's obviously a very nerve-wracking time. So
you want,
you know what? That's the kind of thing that makes someone who's not religious. Because you'll be like, I want everything to go well. I don't want anything to be like, anything to be unexpected. So I think the family wanted that, so we wanted that, so we were like, okay, let's do it. But it was probably the biggest event that we have done since my sisters got married, and it's probably the last, to be fair, like on this scale, because especially something in the house, bruv, it's not easy to do it anymore. Like there's 4 kids now, right? So both of my sisters have kids, right? So my older sister has 3 kids, my younger sister has 1 kid, and 3 of them are under the age of 2. So coordinating that, so they're basically like out of commission because they have to look after the kids, right? Or if it's not them, then it's their husband. So that means that we're just kind of like, we're down some people. And so that's the standard things that you would be able to do, like back in the day, if it was like when it was their weddings and stuff, you just have all hands on deck, but you can't do that. So it just makes it very difficult, and it puts a lot more pressure on like mum in particular. So
Yeah.
I think after like seeing that this time round, I was like, the next time you want to do something like this, we'll do it, but not in the house
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
just too much, bro. It's
It's
just too
chaos, isn't
much.
it? I know what you mean, man. It's just, I think these days we, like you said, in it, I did it. The event we did, right, is for to satisfy my parents, to be fair. Not that we didn't want to do it. Mum, obviously, wife likes to do all this Indian stuff, innit? Like, she's
Indian stuff.
Indian stuff, innit, bro? Indian stuff.
You know,
That sounds a white man.
Indian. Oh, you do that all like Indian stuff.
Indian stuff, bruv. Yeah, but you know what I mean, isn't it? Like, it's just see, look, me describing it in that manner, yeah, that just shows how much I actually wanted to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
That's how
Indian.
committed I am to it. I've just disregarded it as like, yeah, it's just something we have to do. India, like it's like one of our boys would say, the Indian stuff, bro, isn't it?
But I feel like when you're going to these events,
Yeah.
or especially if you're hosting it, I don't know, it's very difficult for me to stay in one place and have a conversation with someone because you're just always like running around.
And that's the thing, right? You're running around, and that's why I don't like it. I don't. Even the simplest ones. The whole point of these things when you invite people is it's jokes, yeah. It's like you've invited all these people to your thing, right? But you can't. You're not allowed to go and spend quality time then.
You know, when you go to these events and stuff,
Yeah.
like, especially if you're going to someone's house, and there's people there that you know, and there's people there that you probably see at events like this, and you don't really see them outside of that. You know, those kind of dynamics, bro. What are your go-to topics? What are the go-to things that you would talk about?
You talk about if they're all right, how the family is. You talk about the kids, bruv. Oh, what they do? What year are they in now? Yeah, that's it, bruv. Family. Then you talk about your kids, and then you've done about 5 minutes there, bruv. Done. I don't talk about age 4 or 6 though.
You don't talk about no, you don't. You don't talk about the roads.
It won't get there. You know why? Because the conversation would die so quickly. Yeah, like when
I have nothing to say. If no one starts to talk to me about the roads, bro, yeah, I don't. Firstly, I don't watch the roads. As in, I'm literally following my sat nav.
Yeah.
So half the time, I don't even know if I'm on the M1 or the M25.
Yeah, I don't. But it's a road, bro. Same.
So bro, this happens to me all the time. So if I go to, if I go to a wedding or something,
yeah,
and someone's like, "Oh, how was the traffic?" I was like, "Oh, it wasn't too bad." They're like, "Oh, did you get the M?" Yeah. I'm like, I have no idea. I wasn't watching. I wasn't like taking a note, be like, "Oh, you're going to be quizzed on this when I arrive." Man, gonna be asking
you know what? I'm surprised at you. Yeah, you know why? Because I thought I've never ever. It's like a gremlin. This is a gremlin. Yeah. I just focus on the roads. I'm here, aren't I? Who cares how I got here? I'm here. Why even my group about if I took the M11 or M1? Bro, I don't know the M11 from the M1, bro. I don't give a shit because at the end of the day, I don't need to know because we live in a world where something you turn on your bloody phone is going to take you there, isn't it? Even Nish knows. She's always on my case. Like, look, I'm the one who drives. I'm the one who drives everywhere, right? Yeah. So why am I paying attention? Obviously, you're thinking you're the driver. You should pay attention to the roads and what route you're taking. Nah, man, bro. Nah.
We've evolved. We have technology that solves those problems. I need to fucking use space in my brain for that shit.
And the people that do, obviously, the people that do use they ask you about the quiz you about the roads and everything. Yeah, they're the ones. Yeah. Who have studied them? They planned their route the night before.
They know all the roads, bro. They're the kind of person, yeah. If you get lost, they'll get you out. I'm the kind of person. If you get lost, we're just gonna go to a service station, bro.
No,
we're not going anywhere.
Go deeper in and get lost even more. These mans are studying their A to Z every night, bro. Yeah, the ones that know that. Do you remember the A to Z?
Yeah.
Nish always lectures me. She's like, "Do you have to read it A to Z?" I was like, "No." I go, "Do you?" She goes, "Yeah, of course." I was like, "What do you want? A blue Peter badge?" Always brings up the A to Z, bro. My mom used to always be on the A to Z. She'd have a highlighter, bro. And then I was like, "Mom, what if you run out of road on the page?" She's like, you go to the next coordinates, bro." I tell you, the worst one is when you're under pressure. I mean, the wedding, where you're at a social event and someone asks you about what religion, you can get out of that quickly. You nod your head and be like, yeah. Do you know what the worst thing is? When you're in that passenger side, in the front, and someone asks you to direct, and you have to act like you know where you're going, bro. Yeah.
Well,
structure. You know what? Even if I'm going somewhere that I've gone 100 times before, because I'm now in position of directing somebody else, I'll mess it up. What you were saying, the voice note that you sent about when you're getting ready is chaos. No one leaves the house ready. No one leaves in a peaceful way.
Yeah, 100%. Like I'm telling you now. Yeah, with even if it's just a husband and wife or a boyfriend girlfriend, right? The only time you're leaving in peace, yeah, you're not even leaving in peace if you're by yourself. You know why? Because I'm telling you, you're going to talk to yourself, yeah, when you're annoyed that you left late because you didn't get ready on time or you forgot something, yeah. So, like, especially with like when you're a family and you're trying to get somewhere, there's always one person who wants to get somewhere on time. Yeah, out of the four, if you're a family of four, yeah, there's always one person. So that's it. The expectation's already there, right? That you need to be out the door by a certain time to get there on time, right? I'm not that guy. Yeah,
You're never that guy.
never, bro. 100%. I'm not that guy, and I've made peace with that. You know what the most important thing is when you made peace with that, yeah. But at the same, like, I don't even know how I was on time to school, yeah, to my job, yeah. Like I wasn't even. If you remember SIA, I used to rock. You know, when we used to. Raj, just to give you guys some context, Raj and I used to work together, temp together at an organization a very long time ago. And, you know, Raj would be there 8 o'clock. I'd be there 10:30 probably, yeah? And doing the walk of shame. It's just the way I am. But just going back to, you know, obviously people want to leave on time, get there on time. I'm telling you now, I've started to realize now it's not worth it. You should just try to satisfy your wife or your partner to get ready on time and go, because otherwise you expend so much energy because you're late. And I'll tell you how that energy is expended, right? Your kids, like, you know, getting them upstairs to get ready, doing their hair, you know, finding their shoes, yeah? Then you're getting ready as well. And then all you hear is nagging from the wife, right? Like, oh, girls, can you come here and let's do this? Nick, can you go in the shower? So I understand it. Now I see, you know, it's obviously she's expending a lot of energy from her side. You probably, by the time you've got to the event, right, you've probably fallen out and made up with your partner about 3 or 4 times. Yeah. You're not calm until you get in the car. You know that, yeah? Nothing simmers down until you get in the car. Everything up until even like locking the house up, turning the alarm on. I'm sure you'll go back in the house. Where's my phone? Well, you know, my wife is always like, "Where's my phone, bro?" Yeah, bro. Then you have to ping the phone like from the watch, yeah, to find it. If it's not ringing in the car, yeah, or you get halfway down the road, you be like, "Where's my phone?" Oh, hold on, let me just check if my phone's in my pocket. Yeah, let me just check. And by the time you've got to the event, yeah, you're cash. You know what? You act like you put on these smiles and you're like, "Come on, kids!" Your kids look pristine. Yeah, you walk in and like, oh, give him shot. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like you're some Brady Bunch happy family, but that is far from the bloody truth, isn't it? You've had like arms house, yeah. And I'm wondering, and you're looking at the other guy like you shake hands with, yeah, your mutual friend, yeah, who's come with his family as well, yeah. This motherfucker looks very happy, bro. Did he really? Bro, did he have a good journey in? Was he on time? Bro, and I mean, I'm the last one always there, yeah? So I know that these fools, yeah, always there on time or whatever, yeah? Whoever it is, from a mutual perspective, yeah? Like, you're like, and I'm always sizing them up, like, did he get in all right? How's he on time, man? He got 2 kids. How's he getting? What?
Did he have
yeah.
Did he have market on the way?
Did he get married on the way by his kids? Did anything happen? Like, this guy looks nice. He looks, you know what I mean, innit? You don't, not a hair's out of place. He's chilling. Yeah, kids look happy. Yeah. On the other hand, my kids are like, can we go home now?
He definitely went through the war zone, bro.
It's
no way. I don't think that exists. Of like people leaving their house empty to go somewhere. I don't think that exists. I feel like you're saying, unless even if it's you by yourself, if you're leaving to go somewhere, maybe it's less kind of tenuous. But the moment you include another party, one of you always wants to get out, and then the other, that one who's dragging the other one out.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
You know, it's always one dragging the other down, right? It's nice and that's the thing. To be fair, like being on time is important because if you're not,
have you ever been in the situation where you're dragging Nish out?
to go watch
You
the
must-
water.
Oh my god.
No, do you know what? Yeah, do you know what though? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, if I'm dragging Nish out, yeah, it's on a day where I've for some reason, just skies at the universe aligned, and I've got ready before her somehow. Yeah, somehow I've got ready before her, and I'm dragging her out because I'm ready on time. Oh, I don't want to be late now. That's the precedent has changed. Does that make sense? So out of the 10 times she, nine times she gets ready, she's dragging me out. Yeah, but the one time I get ready, I don't want to be late. Right? So she's more laxed or whatever. Does that make sense? Yeah, because she knows. That means if she's relaxed because I'm ready on time, that means she's got a bit longer to get ready. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But, and I think do you know what I get that from? I get that from my dad, man. Just laxed. We'll turn up when we turn up. It is what it is. I mean, there's no fire. Yeah, we're going to get there. Do you know what? People get anxiety about being late, even if it's to a social event. Like, I heard a few things at a recent event that I went to, and one of the wives was like, hey, you know what? No, I hate being late. And the funny thing is that I was on time to this one event. Yeah, I was early to this one event. Yeah, very early. And when they walked in, yeah, the look on their on the face, bro. Yeah, that I was on time. So how do you get on time? Like, how do you get here on?
But you know what? Going back to the wild card kako, or the wild card person. Sometimes if you're having a conversation about something, and it's just like vanilla. There's no controversy. There's no like racy topics. It's just a vanilla. You're talking about the roads, but then someone would come out with something, and you're like, I don't know what to say to this. I don't know where to look. Right? I'll give you an example, bruv. Yeah. Last week, I was just chilling. Yeah, I was just chilling outside, and then one of the guests came. Right, and I was like, "Okay, all right, sure." And he was like, "Don't ask me that. Ask me when am I going to go." And if you were to ask me that, what I would tell you is, tell me when you're free, and I'll make sure I don't inconvenience you. So man was just talking straight death. He was literally talking to me about death. I'm in a situation here where I can't. My kaka's there, and he's like looking at me. He says, like, "What do you say now?" I was like, "I don't know what to say." I said, "No. I don't mean anything like that, bruv. What am I meant to say to that?"
Yeah, I mean, do you think that was he on time?
Why? Why does that make anything? Why? No, bro, he was late.
Yeah, clearly he didn't want to come. I think, like, surely something has happened. Yeah, like, okay, one, like, look, it's not unnatural. I mean, it's that's definitely awkward, right? Because you've gone over there. It's a happy moment. He's there. You're happy to see him, and he pulls out one of those ones. But do you think, like, it's down to obviously, like, him and the missus when they go into the car? Yeah, they left. They left as I do, basically, right? Yeah, for some reason, or was it the fact that he's just getting old? And when you're older people, they tend to talk that way. They're more morbid and more socially morbid when it comes to, like,
No, bro. Who the fuck says that? Who the fuck's gonna say to you? When? Don't ask me when. Don't ask me about how I am. Ask me when I'm going. I don't know what to do. I didn't know where to look. So I just turned around and I said, I need to get some puri.
But you know what? That's the thing. Whenever you don't know what to say at an event, yeah, there's one thing you say. And in that situation, I mean, it's easy for me to say I would have reacted this way now, yeah? You know what I would have said? But these days, I'll be like, Kado tame, Kado, kao. Just asking to be eaten, bro. You know what? That's the first thing. Like, I always, like, if I don't know what to say, like, even my cousins from, like, when they come from India, right? Yeah, when they come at the wedding, at my sister's wedding, when I saw them, I mean, after you say hello and okay, like 15 times a day, because you see them 3-4 times a day, but you act as if you only seen them once, right? But and then there's the only other thing I say, Kadu? Kawaje. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes I can land you in it when they say, yeah, do you want to come in? I revert to food, man. I just revert to a generic answer, bro, the thing is, you could have acted as if you didn't understand what he said. I'd be like, okay.
Nah, bro. I did not want to dig there. Like,
Yeah.
I would have ended up in a dark place.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. It's true.
Cash, and then I was just like, okay, I don't know what to say now.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I just put it down to maybe he was in a bad place.
He was probably pissed off about being there, and he was like, whatever, man. You know, when you're at a certain age, you just give zero fucks, bro.
And obviously, you're probably the first person that greeted him, and it's your event, and he's probably like thinking to himself. How are you going to tackle this next time? When you see him?
I'll ask you what road he came on. And I'll avoid that road, bro.
These events, yeah, there's some funny characters that come to this stuff. But do you know what the thing is? Yeah, when they're not there yet, yeah, you're like, oh my god, speaking. But when they're there, then you hug them up like they're like you've not seen them for ages.
But it's nice so excited. It's nice to see your family, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know when you're in those situations where you're talking to someone and you want to exit that conversation, like you're done. You want to shut up, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You're trying to do what are your tactics? Because you know what mine are, yeah?
Yeah.
Mine are like, first thing I'll be like, yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Yeah, that's good, isn't it? So try like slow down the pace of the conversation, see if it ends up, but then they'll start a new thread, or you start walking backwards, you look towards the door, you turn your body, all of the classic signs, bro. Yeah, but sometimes you have mans that do not get it, and they just think, I am going to talk you to death.
Talk you to the ground. I'm going to talk you until you've got nothing left. Because you know what? Yeah, our body language says 100 words. It says everything you need to say, but some people just don't understand it. You're not there. When you say, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. When someone says, yeah, but it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, you know that one. Yeah. And then they're looking down. They're not even looking in your eye. They're out. They've left their bodies there. They're halfway across the other side of the room already. Yeah, that person, as in we are. Yeah. Because I start to turn, I look around, I'm like, you get unrest, uneasy.
Yeah.
No, I'm finished. Dead this, I'm finished now. Bro, if that doesn't work, I'm like, I need to go to the toilet, Excuse me, I need to go to the toilet. Sometimes I feel, and this is me, yeah, and you know this about me, like, over-explain as to why you're doing something, why you're leaving a conversation. Sometimes be like, I need to go and do this. Yeah. Just go. Like, if you don't want to do something, just say it and go. It's better off to do that than because I do this.
Okay, you know what classic example of that is, yeah? If you're having dinner, right, and then with it's like work colleagues or maybe friends of friends, and you don't really know them too well.
Yeah.
I always get flustered if I need to go to the toilet.
Why?
I just I don't know, bruv. You know what? In my mind now, thinking about it, I should just say, excuse me. I find that weird to say.
Yeah.
So I have to go to the toilet. And then I walk up, I just mumble something under my breath and then go and go to the toilet, bro. Well, sometimes I don't even say anything, bro. I just get up and go, bro.
Yeah.
These guys, what is this idiot doing?
But you're in deep conversation, isn't it? And that person's not giving you the exit. You're waiting for that pause of breath, isn't it? Sometimes it just doesn't come for you to. And also, maybe you don't. You're not saying you need to go to the toilet because they're in a deep conversation with you, right? They're saying all this stuff, yeah? And then you feel like you need to give them a grace period for you to reflect on what they've said. Then you can say, I need to go, because that's showing respect to everything they probably said, isn't it? Yeah. Otherwise, if you're having some deep conversation with someone, yeah, and they're like, you know what? I mean, yeah, I need to go to the toilet. That person will be thinking shit, man, I was heading in a direction with this conversation. Now it's gone. Social etiquette, isn't it? At the end of the day, everything you're trying to be proper, I guess, and polite and respectful.
I think it's hard, bro. I think if you're doing these events, it can be challenging.
Yeah,
but it's all fun and games at the end of the day, isn't it? Whether you stay in the conversation or you leave but you got easy, man. You can just say, I've got to go sort out the kids. That's your exit. Easy.
Not when my wife is there. Right? Because if she's there, their kids are going to be, and I'm not saying that because I'll just leave everything to Nish. So no, as in I can't say that because what if the kids are playing? And then I'm like, I need to go to all the kids. And then what? You go if the kids start harassing them. Daddy, I don't want to play. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to continue to play. I want to continue to play. What are you doing? Get off! And then you're gonna cause a scene. You're gonna cause a scene and antagonize your own child just to get away from conversation, bro. Isn't that not gonna land you in even more?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Do you know what? I'm not good with like when it's people I'm not comfortable with because I just haven't spoken to, and the energy that someone else gives you that they're not comfortable around you either, and you're just having a conversation for the sake of ticking a box and being civil. Because for the rest of the events, it's gonna be when you walk past you, you're right, just give them the eye and nod, isn't it? Yeah, but I'm not. You know when you know that someone's been through something or something like from the morbid side of things, yeah. How do you? I'm not. Like those, I'm always like trying to get out of those conversations, if that makes sense, because I don't want to put my foot in it. You want to show some kind of compassion, empathy, right? But at the same time, you don't want to talk about something they probably don't want to talk about at the same time as well, innit? How do you say to someone, "Oh, you're looking great"? You know what I mean, innit? You're looking well, yeah? Because that instantly says, "Is he saying that to me because I was ill? I was sick?" Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? Like
in our, old school Indian mentality.
Yeah,
they're just like. तुमने શું થઈ ગયો હવે કેટલા તમે તો કેટલા પાતા થઈ it's never in a positive way, bro. It's always like તમારું શરીર તો કેટલું વધી ગયું છે.
Yeah.
Like what? How can you say that to someone?
It's so politically incorrect, isn't it?
Can you imagine going to like a function like here or going into the office like, oh my god, Sally, you had a lovely holiday from the looks of it. You were a good holiday weight. Can you imagine, bro?
Yeah, it's true, and
you can't get away with that shit.
You know what? And that's why I think, I don't know if I'm sure you go through this as well, and a lot of other kids like in this generation go through it, like as in people from Indian perspective. I get annoyed at my dad when he's so like when he's politically incorrect or when he says certain things.
Bruv, you know that my dad gets that a lot. I'm sure my dad has given it as well, right?
Yeah,
like he's generation, but he gets it a lot. Like mans would be like, "Oh, I don't like it." I saw lakdi in the photo. Bruv, yeah? You know what that says? Yeah, he got the Mara. But it's true, bro. It's true.
But you know what though, yeah? Wouldn't it be sick if your dad someone said that to him, yeah? He picked up the stick and came a whack, bro, yeah, and said, "I need my dad." And then be like, "Sorry, my lakdi ne koi chhe." If someone points my lakdi out, I get angry. Mane gussa bahut from that person won't mess with your dad or the lakdi again, bro. Yeah, he'll be like, he'll tell everyone, "Koi nahi lakdi ne koi lakdi upar naam nahi dewano." PP can't say it.
No, but it happens, bro. It happens. I get so pissed off, yeah. But I've seen it. I've seen people do it at like events. They will just point out and be like, "I saw lakdi in the photo."
Yeah. But yeah, man, just beat him up. That's what I say, innit? No one will mess with you again, bro. Imagine that though, yeah.
What? Just like dad just beating him up?
No, one hit, bro. One hit.
On the Tantio,
bro. That's it. He'll be at the next event with a stick as well.
That's how the cycle continues. तो तुमने बोरे होता नहीं बताओ साला.
No, he'll be standing. Amne mane mairu, bro. You know, standard. Oh no, man. Anyway,
that's episode 2. Please like, subscribe, follow, share, suggest, add comments. See you next time.